Swiggity swag, what's in the bag? Jay here, bringing you guys some more My Hero Academia Ultra Impact here on the channel. And today, no gameplay video, but instead, I want to talk about my top 5 hero student characters that I want to see come to My Hero Academia Ultra Impact. So what does this mean? Obviously, characters that are currently students attending high school. So, you know, class 1A, 1B from UA, and all the other high school students that we have seen throughout the series, at least in the anime, not necessarily the manga, okay? We're not talking about manga characters. But if this video does well enough, then I will expand and talk about pro heroes that I want to see in the game, vigilantes, villains, movie characters, and manga exclusive characters that we haven't seen in the anime yet. So again, if this video does well, then I will expand and talk about all the other categories of characters that I want to see come to Ultra Impact. But today specifically, we're going to be talking about hero students. But I hope you guys do enjoy this video. If you guys do, leave a like down below to show you support, all that good stuff. And in the comments below, let me know what student characters you guys want to see come to My Hero Academia Ultra Impact. If they're already in the game and they don't have an ultra rare version themselves, who do you want to see get an ultra rare versions? Like, for example, I know do we have a Mina in the game? We probably do have a Mina in the game, but I know some people like Mina and they want to see an ultra rare version of Mina or ultra rare version of Mineta, whatever. Again, let me know all that down in the comments below. But without further ado, let's go ahead and jump in. So this list is not in any particular order, but first character is going to be Shota from class 1B. And the reason why I want him in the game is specifically because of his quirk Twin Impact. So if you guys don't know what his quirk does, so let's say you get hit somewhere. Let's say I punch you in the face. Well, Shota's quirk will allow a second impact where I hit you at, and that second impact is many times stronger. And now that would work super well in a game like Ultra Impact, because Ultra Impact is a very synergy based game. Obviously you could just kind of bring whatever you want as long as they're strong, but it's synergy based and you kind of want to have a synergetic team, and I feel like he would just kind of go with any team in general. Now, I don't think he'll ever get an ultra rare version of himself because he's not really an important character, and they save important characters for ultra rares or whatever. So he'll probably have like an SR at most if he even makes it into the game. But I feel like he would be a very good character because, you know, let's say for example you have Deku in your team and you use one of his attacks, maybe you use Delaware Smash or whatever, right? Or Delaware Smash Air Force. Well, you do that, and then Shota can activate his skill, which will allow a second impact that does maybe 1.5 times more damage than the initial hit or whatever. That would be absolutely insane if they incorporated something like that in the game. Like, that would be so cool. So like I said, the only reason why I want this character in the game is specifically for his quirk. Otherwise, I really don't care about him like that, but his quirk is really freaking cool, and I think he would make a great addition to the game, at least as an SR. Second character I want to see come to the game is Inasa. Obviously, Inasa will probably make it into the game at some point as an ultra rare, mainly because he was a very important part of the final exams or whatever, or the hero license exam, excuse me, not the final exams, but the hero license exams. He was a very important character in that part, and I feel like him combining with like Todoroki on the same team would be absolutely amazing, because if you guys remember what they did to Gang Orca, they roasted that man alive, okay? And so Inasa could have a skill or a passive or something where, oh, if the character is burning or whatever, then he'll do double damage or 1.5 more damage, something like that, or do extra 200% damage. However they want to do the multiplier in the game, they could do something like that, and that would be dope. So then you would want him to be on the same team as like Todoroki or Endeavor, or really just any character that can inflict burn. I think that would be really cool. And then Inasa is just a really energetic and fun character in general, so I feel like adding him to the game would be really freaking dope. Third character I want to see come to the game, and she is strictly fan service, but she's actually kind of cool and she has like a really cool personality, and that is Cammy. Cammy is really dope, and I feel like she's kind of in the same position as Midnight from Smash Rising, where Midnight in Smash Rising was a very, very good character, and it's mainly because she could literally put people to sleep just by attacking them. She can attack them multiple times and she had like a whip attack that would hit multiple times and could put characters to sleep because her passive alone. And so obviously Cammy doesn't put people to sleep, but she can make hallucinations and stuff, which can have them stunned or whatever. And so Cammy could have some sort of attack that could have a % chance to stun enemies or whatever for a certain amount of time, stun, paralyze, whatever it is. And I think that would be really cool. She would be a really good support character to have characters, you know, the enemies stop attacking you for a little bit at least, so then you can deal some damage and win and do whatever it is. Because I feel like we need more characters like that. Like, instead of just having, you know, a full-on aggressive team, or just having like 2 attackers and a healer or whatever, I feel like we could have like an attacker, a healer, and then, you know, a more technical character that will inflict statuses on the enemy, not necessarily do big damage, but they can inflict statuses. And then maybe you can bring in another character that can do more damage when those enemies are status with a specific status. You know, again, going back to Inasa, if you have maybe a Todoroki on a team and you inflict burn on them, then Inasa comes in and can do more damage because they are burned with his wind attacks and stuff like that. That would be really cool. And so I feel like Cammy would fit in that same role, in that same position, except she would fully be a technical character inflicting the statuses, and then someone else can come in and do more damage. But she wouldn't be a fighter or anything like that. And I don't know if they would ever make an ultra rare version of Cammy, but I do think that she would be a really nice addition to the game just as a support character in general. 4th character that I want to see come to My Hero Academia Ultra Impact is Shindo, the earthquake dude, or not necessarily the earthquake dude, but the vibration dude, the Deku lookalike from the license exam. He will be really dope in the game. I feel like he just gets shafted a lot, honestly. So I feel like seeing him in the game would be really freaking dope. You know, he has the quirk vibrate, so he can like vibrate literally anything he wants. So he can like vibrate the ground or whatever, cause earthquakes and stuff. And he will be a really good AoE kind of character, right? He will be a really good character to attack all enemies, maybe even have a chance to stun them if anything or whatever. That'd be really cool. But he would just be a really good AoE attacker. I feel like we need more AoE attackers in the game as well, because, you know, just having single target characters, I mean, it's okay, but AoE attackers are where it's at, because they don't do a whole lot of damage. But since this is a game where you're fighting multiple enemies a lot of the time, he will be really good, at least in like PvE content, like story kind of content, whatever. He'll be really, really good. Or if you're fighting multiple bosses and like in the events and stuff, like for example, you might be fighting like Bakugo, Deku, and Todoroki at some point. Well, you have Yo coming in, hit the earthquake, boom, hits all 3 of them. That'd be freaking amazing. That'd be freaking dope. He will have such a good spot on a lot of teams, you know, just because he's an AoE attacker. Like currently Bakugo is an amazing AoE attacker because he has stun grenade. You know, he stun grenades literally everybody on the enemy team. I think it's stun grenade, because he has stun grenade and like AP shot. So yeah, I think it's stun grenade that hits all. So that'd be really dope. That'd be really dope if Yo made it into the game and was able to, he was just an AoE hitter. Like obviously you can have like a single target kind of thing too, but if he was like an AoE attacker, or if his plus ultra hit all enemies, that would be kind of sick. So I want to see Yo in the game. And character number 5 in this top 5 is gonna be Monoma. And I hate Monoma with a burning passion. I cannot stand his character at all. But he has probably one of the best quirks I have ever seen, and that is copy. He can literally copy anybody's quirk. Well, he can copy anybody's quirk, but obviously if you've seen the anime, there's differences in what he can do. So example, if you have a quirk that requires you to stockpile power or any kind of stockpiling quirk, he can copy the quirk, but he can't copy what has already been built up over time, right? But if he can copy the quirk, he can copy the quirk and he can do something with it, right? Obviously it probably won't, I don't know, his quirk is so complicated. It's not complicated, but it can be complicated. So maybe they won't have him be able to copy every quirk, but maybe, you know, for example, if you have Bakugo and he uses stun grenade, and then Monoma comes in and then he just copies stun grenade and then uses stun grenade, or he can copy an enemy's quirk or whatever. I really don't know how they will work him into the game as far as like his abilities go. Or if they bring him into the game, they can bring in the sports festival version where he had hardening from Kirishima. I think he had the air bubble thing from that one dude, and then he copied Bakugo's quirk as well, so he could have stun grenade. They can give him stun grenade just to stun grenade Monoma, right? Or poltergeist or twin impact or size or whatever. Like he could do that. They wouldn't give him one for all because that was a dud in the anime, so they wouldn't do that to him. But just giving him copy and allowing him to like copy and attack or something like that would be absolutely amazing, right? I mean, obviously the game isn't like a one-to-one kind of thing with the anime, because like you have Ochako who can heal, you have Momo who can heal as well. Obviously Momo can make health kits and stuff, but Ochako heals, but she doesn't really have healing abilities per se in the anime, right? So, you know, it's not a one-to-one. So maybe they'll have Monoma just copy a teammate's attack at random and you just go and do it, right? But I think that would be really cool, because could you imagine Monoma copying a skill from another character as his skill, and it's just a random skill, right? So, you know, a little bit of RNG, but it'd be really dope. Or if you chose the skill, maybe a menu would come up and be like, oh, which skill do you want to copy? And then obviously you have to wait the cooldown, or maybe even an extra turn of the cooldown, just because it's that busted of an ability. But I think that would be really dope. So you could copy like Ochako's healing, or you could copy like Bakugo's stun grenade, AP shot, whatever it is. And then maybe his plus ultra can be something kind of crazy, like him using stun grenade or like whatever it is. I don't know what they will do for his plus ultra, but Monoma would be kind of cool to see in the game just because of his quirk alone. And there you have it. That is my top 5 hero student characters that I want to see come to Ultra Impact. If this video does well, then I will expand again into like pro heroes, vigilantes, villains, movie characters, manga exclusive characters, etc. So again, let me know how you guys enjoyed the video by leaving a like, and in the comments below, let me know what student characters do you guys want to see in the game. If they're already in the game, do you want to see ultra rare versions of certain characters like Mineta, Mina, Yuga, etc., whatever? Again, let me know in the comments below. If you're new around here, you like Ultra Impact and you like videos like these and you want to see more, hit the subscribe button down below and ring the bell so you don't miss another upload here on the channel. With that, I am out. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.